Up, Upwitty Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans Inc. And, well, despite yesterday's arrest, Magali culture is not dead. But before I get into this story, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to overcome this algorithmic beast, we need you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable Will Bubba Kitty right here, and this operation literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be for live reactions or news and analysis like this video, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below. So, unless you're living under a rock, you know what's been going on with the arrests in Japan of two manga leakers, and something I have been seeing all over Twitter specifically, and I think YouTube to an extent, is that they believe because of these arrests, leaker culture is done. That manga leak culture is dead. It's finally finished. No, it is not. And I have evidence for that. But before I forget, I've been covering manga since like 2015, 2016-ish, and I've seen the rise and fall of many manga sites and anime sites too. And yeah, it's not stopping. There's no way you're going to be stopping it anytime soon. But at the same time, there is a possible solution in the case of Shueisha manga chapters. There might just be. But anyways, without further ado, let's get to this story, which Sandman completely broke down perfectly in a long-ass tweet. Here we go. Let me make sure everything's good here. Yeah, okay. So this is a long tweet, but here's the details about the arrest of the two leakers. Two people, including a Tokyo-based company owner, were arrested by the Kumamoto Prefectural Police on suspicion of violating the Copyright Act by posting images of manga magazines on the internet before they were released. According to the police, the two denied some of the charges, saying that they did not publish the images. But at the same time, they denied publishing the images, but they didn't deny that they had the manga pages on their smartphones, which I thought was funny. The arrested suspects include Musa Samir, who's 36, a foreign national who runs Japan Deal World LLC in Kitaku, Tokyo, which was also arrested on suspicion of violating the copyright law. And according to an investigation by the police, the two suspects were arrested for the following. In March last year, they posted on the internet without permission image data of a popular manga serialized in Weekly Shonen Jump a few days before its release, making the data available for viewing. On the 31st of last month, he was suspected of violating the Copyright Act by using a smartphone to photograph and reproduce an image of a manga magazine 5 days before its release. The two had obtained the magazines at a store in Tokyo prior to their release date, and the police believe that there may be other people involved and are investigating the details of the operation. There's no doubt that other people are involved, whether it's in this operation or a different one. It's been like this for a very long time. It has. But I'm not going to read the statement here. I have the statement from Shueisha translated via DeepL. And this is what it says here. On February 4, 2024, managers of a corporation in Tokyo were arrested by the Kumamoto and Nagata Prefectural Police Joint Investigation Headquarters on suspicion of violating the Copyright Act. The suspects are suspected of obtaining and digitizing Weekly Shonen Jump published by our company, aka Shueisha, before its release date and uploading it to a pirate site without permission. The illegal uploading of manga magazines before their official release date, known as early barrel. I have never heard of early barreling before I translated this, by the way. Is accompanied by the spread of the contents via SNS and other means, and takes away the enjoyment of readers who are anxiously awaiting the release date. I do agree with that to an extent. I'm going to finish the statement and give my thoughts on that, actually. The author is also very distressed, and we consider this to be an extremely serious problem. Therefore, we consider the arrest of the suspect to be a major step towards solving the problem. And we hope that the clarification of the early exposure route will lead to the deterrence of future damage. It's not, though. It's not. This is not one. Dude, this is not one step to stopping this. It is not. We will continue to take every possible measure to protect the works and the rights of the authors who have put their heart and soul into creating them, and allow our readers to enjoy our manga in an appropriate manner. Okay, an appropriate manner would be an actual, I don't know, accurate localization. I'm telling you right now, something that I have seen in the Western manga community, and then I'll get back into to Sandman's tweet here. Something that I've seen from the Western manga community on Twitter specifically is that they don't like the leaks / spoilers before, and the chapter is translated by a group like, say, TCB or OP Scans, or Scampedia, but they like the actual scans from them more than Viz because they are more accurate. And they refuse to go back to reading John Weary's or Caleb Cook's horrible translations. And to be fair, in the case, I want to say in the case of like both of them, something I discovered while, was doing my live stream on localizations is that, yeah, there's editors approving this. So Viz, your editor that's doing this shit should be fired. And same for the one for Shigakukan that bastardizes Detective Conan. Just saying. But anyways, let's get back to this here. Why is it possible to post the pages of a magazine before it's released? In the process of distributing and selling magazines nationwide, publishers deliver magazines to bookstores before their official release date in order to have them sold simultaneously at bookstores nationwide on the official release date. Now, if you've worked in like retail, like say a GameStop, Best Buy, Target, what was the other one? Or like a Barnes and Noble or something like that, You've experienced this. You know exactly what they're talking about here. In this case, the publishers request the bookstores to start selling the magazines on the official release date. However, some stores that handle the magazines do not follow this rule and sell the magazines before the official release date. Well, yeah, it's been happening for years. Some of the magazines were altered to make them appear as if they had not been read from paper magazines, but the publishers confirmed that no digital data had been leaked from the publishers. Well, guess what? If you have, because people are like, and we'll get to Library of Ohara in a minute, but Library of Ohara was talking about how if Shueisha changes the format, that this will stop. No, if they just do strictly electric format, it's not going to stop. No, they will find a way. When there is a will, there is a way. But anyways, when images are posted on SNS like Twitter, the nature of social networking sites is such that posts based on users' interests are displayed as recommendations, etc. And Elon, you need to fix that. That shit pisses me off so much. In some cases, users are unintentionally forced to read the spoilers. This means I've tried to avoid them. I have. This means that there are cases in which users are unintentionally forced to read the next chapter of a manga. In one case, the publisher received more than 1,000 complaints from readers in a span of nearly a week, including complaints such as, "I'm going to stop my subscription of Jump." Well, that will probably get them moving, but it's still not going to stop. Especially Twitter, it might stop, but Reddit and Discord, no. They will still be on Reddit and Discord. And to an extent, maybe even YouTube and TikTok, but you're not going to stop it. It's just not going to happen. However, in many cases, the leakers delete the images before the request is made, thereby avoiding account suspension, and the response is not keeping pace with the situation, said Minya Tomoshige, head of the intellectual property division at Shueisha. All right, Tomoshige, if you want people, especially based on that statement, to read chapters at an appropriate manner, why aren't you going after Viz for bastardizing your localizations, which is in all reality why people are okay with sites like like TCB or OP Scans or Scampedia or a pair of two. They're fine. And back in the day, Manga Stream. God, I miss Manga Stream so much, and Kiss Manga too. You wonder why people do it. It's because there's, especially for One Piece, Boku no Hero Academia, and Jujutsu Kaisen, is because of Viz's localizations being complete ass. And you're supposed to care about the intellectual property. Tomoshige, you're the head of the intellectual property division at Shueisha. Why aren't you doing something about this? Why aren't you doing something about the bad localizations? Pisses me off so much. You have no idea. Yeah, the fact that works are being read for free has resulted in a situation where the authors are not receiving fair profit. Mofo, that's what Manga Plus is for. Manga Plus does that. This is a whole different story. Manga Plus was made for that reason. And guess what? Viz is, with the exception of Kaiju number 8 for some weird reason, Viz's shitty localizations are on there. And because of that, people don't want to read it. And people don't want to use Manga Plus for that reason. And they just a lot of people have just given up on Viz Media, for real. For me, when it comes to Viz Media in terms of the Shonen Jump app, that app is ass. That desktop reader is ass. Manga Plus is so much better. It is. And also the Manga Plus exclusive translations, by the way, we do not have this issue. No, we don't have an issue where there's a horrible localization. No, the translations are accurate. Sometimes there's some AI issues because they do use AI hybrid localizations. So there's sometimes it will happen, but it's very rare for it to happen. Usually their translations are accurate. Now, in terms of Spanish, though, however, Spanish readers, you have nothing to worry about. The localizations that are on Manga Plus for Spanish, they are fine. It's just the English one that's the biggest problem. Let's see. Yeah, the fact that works are being read for free have resulted in a situation where the authors are not receiving fair profit. We believe that taking pictures of manga works without permission and leaking them on SNS constitutes an infringement of copyright, and we ask that such behavior be stopped. It is an unforgivable act that could shake the very structure of the industry itself. And this right here, it's very naive to ask people to stop and say it's an unforgivable act. The only way to stop spoilers would be to shift from physical to digital release first, and make money with subscriptions. There would be downsides, but maybe the structure of the industry should change. I agree with that. It needs to change to an extent, but Manga Shueisha, you need to do something because Viz keeps bastardizing your manga localizations. Chainsaw Man doesn't happen it doesn't happen anymore with Chainsaw Man. But oh God, I miss the Manga Stream translations for Chainsaw Man. They were so much better than what Viz does. I fucking can't stand it. But until localizations change, until that situation changes, in the US especially, and for English localizations, I should say to be more specifically, it's not going to stop. It won't stop. But anyways, let's see. Let me get to, where are you, Manga Magura? Let's get to Manga Magura and see what they said, and then I will read the statement from OP Scans that I have. So in the wake of, Japan's reports about two suspected providers in Japan, oh my God. In the wake of the recent arrest reports about two suspected leak providers in Japan, Asahi newspaper showed images of screenshots provided during the Kumamoto Cybercrime Division press conference, including Twitter screenshots of a popular Jujutsu Kaisen leaker, Miyamura, we see you, and of watermarked One Piece scans, as well as Blue Lock scans. Let's see. The images are used as evidence that the provided leaks have been used to be posted on social media. And the police believes that the early Jump issues have been obtained via wholesale stores in Tokyo. In Tokyo. Phones and PCs have been confiscated. The arrested say they did not post images online, but admitted that they took photos with their phones of the chapter. And as this guy says here, Miyamura, that fucking asshole leaker, He is behind this. As you can see, kind of see right here, there's OP scans, but people are celebrating the downfall of Miyamura. Let's be freaking real. But when you think he's down, he's not out yet. He's not banned from Twitter. Nope. I have this here. No more leaks on Tuesday night or Wednesday early morning. Back to Wednesday night or Thursday morning leaks. Not really sure. Sure too. But yeah. Speaking of OP scans, before I forget, Scampedia's Twitter and their site is gone. OP scans, they took down their site and their Twitter got taken down. But as of now, TCP scans and Pair of Two are still up. Thank God they are still up. So we're still good there. But I think part of the reason is, and I'm going to get to this right here from Library of Ohara, because this is a very interesting point being made here. Here we go. Is this. Some of the current leakers of One Piece got arrested. However, there's plenty of stores around Japan that get jump early, and leaks are unlikely to end until Shueisha changes anything. Yeah, Shueisha, it's not going to end, especially in terms of piracy, which, again, Manga Plus was made to stop that. You're not going to stop it until you crack down on Viz or put your own localizations on Manga Plus. Because the rest of the localizations that are on Manga Plus, like the Spanish and the French localizations, they're accurate. It's the English ones that are being bastardized. Anyways, depending on how it goes, it's even possible that we still might get early spoilers, but scans are going to be even later, which is fine with me. Making the spoiler period even worse, that's what really sucks. We'll see soon enough, I guess, but spoilers won't ever stop until Shueisha changes their format. There's also this too. Plenty of arrests have been done across the years, and yeah, this is why like Kiss Manga and Manga Stream went down. But all it's done is make the release of chapters slide across Wednesday to Friday and back. So this is what I wonder is if the spoilers and all that, if it didn't start happening like on Tuesday and Wednesday, and it was just kept at like Thursday. Because back in the Manga Stream days, chapters would come out on late Thursday night, early Friday morning. Before this went down, chapters were coming out. OP scans were releasing chapters on Wednesdays. So I wonder if that has anything to do with it. That would make because of that, I can see that being the case. But let me see if there's a good reply here. See, here it is. This person said it here. I've been reading One Piece online for over 20 years, and that's exactly what always happens. It does. You're not going to stop it. You're not. But let me get to the statement I have from OP scans here. A few hours ago, a person was arrested who, as you know, gave us the raws of the manga chapters. We want to make it clear that that person was not a contact of ours. He was the contact of our contact. And due to complaints received after the arrest, I'm not part of that agenda. I'm part of the Twitter agenda. Twitter has decided to close our account without any explanation. I think it's the same case for Scampedia. During the next few weeks, we will look for a new supplier. In the meantime, we cannot guarantee to bring the raws of the jump chapters. For me, that's fine. If you can't bring the raws right away, fine. I just want an accurately translated chapter. We will also stop translating any manga, at least until things calm down. Oh God, I hope this doesn't mean we have to read shitty Boruto localizations. Oh God, I hate this is Boruto localization. It is ass. Part of me is like, man, I should just translate the Spanish version and be done with it. It will take a lot of time to do it, but part of me is kind of thinking that might be the way I might have to do shit for a while. But anyways, let me make my point, y'all. Hold on. There we go. So here's the thing, and as I've been saying throughout this video, the problem is, and this is a consensus right now, because we're in a time now, or I should say since 2019, we've been in a time where, Manga Plus exists. And also, of course, the Shonen Jump app from Viz also exists. But the problem is, and a lot of people have been saying this, is that compared to like say TCB, OP scans, it's debatable. It depends on which translation you're looking at or which series you're looking at. But those translations are better than say what Caleb Cook and John Wary are doing for like Boku no Hero Academia and oh my god, and Jujutsu Kaisen respectively. And it's the same thing with Detective Conan for me. Until Viz provides an accurate localization, or in the case of the Weekly Shonen Jump series, unless those series are going to have their own localization on Manga Plus, which frankly they should. I don't understand why you wouldn't do that at this point, unless they're going to intervene with Viz, because people have said flat out. I've seen people say because of these translations, especially for Jujutsu Kaisen and One Piece specifically, they won't buy physical releases. They refuse to buy physical releases of English manga, English localized manga, because the translations are so bad. And I think it's getting to that point with Boku no Hero Academia as well. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. But if Shueisha cracked down on Viz and, actually got them to give accurate localizations, which I doubt that will ever happen, but that would be nice, it's not going to change. Hell, all I want, and I've been saying this for a long time, and I've tweeted the editors of Jump Plus that are running Manga Plus. It's like, dude, you said you check everything. If you checked everything, you would know that Viz's Shonen Jump localizations are ass, and they bastardize the material. Same with some of the no, Young Jump, we don't have this. Do we have this issue with Young Jump? Chosen X, that's the one. Chosen X's localization isn't that bad. No, it's not as bad as, say, like One Piece, Jujutsu Kaisen, or what was the other one where it's really bad? Well, Boku no Hero Academia can be included in the equation too. It's not as bad as those. Like, no. But it's still bad, man. It is. In regards to like Kodansha with like Blue Lock, Kodansha, the only issue I have with Kodansha, to be fair, is I wish we had the opening and closing text, and I hate the freaking localization names. I do. And I tried to get them fixed with Ranger Reject, but something that Project Vinland pointed out, and they are scan leader as well, they are the ones that provide Vinland Saga translations, is that, if they released if TCB and OP scans released it on the same day the manga came out, legally came out, then it wouldn't be they wouldn't have gotten taken down. Do I agree with that? To an extent, yeah, I do, but I still stand by my statement where it's like, until there are accurate localizations, English localizations, official English localizations available for Weekly Shonen Jump titles, and to an extent, Jump SQ and Young Jump as well. This is going to keep happening whether you like it or not. And hell, put Kingdom on Manga Plus. Make Kingdom a Manga Plus exclusive. You will get people to stop pirating Kingdom like that. They will go over to Manga Plus and read it. That's what English readers have wanted for a long ass time now. There is no reason for Kingdom to not have an English localization, especially when you got Detective Conan and you got Hajime no Ippo has an official English localization that they're working on catching up with. But the other thing that would be nice to do, and I've heard from other mangaka and scanlators that they enlist fan translators. Why not just do that, Shueisha? You wouldn't have to pay. Paying them would be nice, but you wouldn't have to deal with that. Or hell, say fuck Viz and work with Kamiki. Kamiki's translators are great. They are. But, or hell, have the mangaka choose a translator. I would like that, but as Daramian said a while ago, because I talked to Daramian about this, about how, he got the Kengan fan translation team to do the official localization of Kengan for Kamiki, is that, and he's bilingual, so that's another reason why it's easier for him. He went up to the editor that gave him like a what was it? Oh my God. It was an AI translation. It was an AI translation from Mantra. There we go. He compared it to, the fan scans, and he told his editor, I want these people to do it. This is way more accurate, and this is what I want. And it happened. But then again, not all mangaka are based like Daramian. I swear to God, go support Kengan. Support Kengan Asura and support Kengan Omega for that reason, for Daramian being so based to gangsta. But I feel like if more mangaka, or hell, even editors, Shi and Lin, I'm looking at you, and same with you, Nakaji. I'm looking at you two specifically. If they came out and enlisted translators, like with better translations, it would be a different story. I think it would be different if I don't think that like Shilin and Nakaji know how bad the localizations are. I don't think they do. I tried, and I've sent it some of them to Shilin. I have, and I think I sent a couple. Did I have to send a couple to Nakaji? I don't have to send it as much to Nakaji because Kaiju number 8 has its own localization for Manga Plus. Again, this is why I'm confused by that. So confused why. But I'm curious what you guys think. Do you guys think that this problem, especially in terms of Westerners pirating manga and relying on leaks and stuff like that, do you think it would change the landscape if they got accurate translations and localizations on Manga Plus and let Viz keep botching their own? I kind of think so. Frankly, I wish Shueisha would just, as I said, I wish Shueisha would just crack down on them. Shigaka-kan, you need to get on that too. You need to crack down Viz for their shitty Call of the Night localization and Detective Conan, especially since Detective Conan is turning 30 this year. It frustrates the hell out of me that I can't read an official localization of Detective Conan because that translation is unreadable. So I'm very curious what you guys think of this situation. Do you guys think that are like me, where leaker culture is not going to die until like what Library of O'Hara said, what Arthur said, that until the format changes to digital, that it won't die? I still do. I agree with them, but I also still I believe that until, in terms of changing the industry, until Shueisha actually cracks down on these shitty localizers at Viz, it's not gonna stop. Shueisha, you said you wanted to take an appropriate step. You feel like you took an appropriate step to stop this? Go after Viz and you will see it stop instantly. You will see a lot of pirating stop instantly the moment Viz or the moment Manga Plus gets their own accurate localizations for English. Spanish is not an issue. No, French, from what I remember, is not an issue either. No, it's just the English localization. But I'm very curious what you guys think of this whole situation. Do you guys agree with me that leaker culture isn't dead, especially the long-time manga community? Do you think that what this is going to do, and I honestly think this is going to be the case too. I think if it's going to shift onto Reddit, it'll be on Reddit and maybe even Discord. But I don't think until things calm down, the raws and the spoilers will just probably be on Reddit. And hell, even we might see like chapter see translated chapters. I do anyway. I see them all the time on Reddit. So I feel like that's going to be the case. It might also be on, as I said, it might be on Discord as well, but we'll have to wait and see. But as I said, with Ranger Reject, as I said, with Ranger Reject and Vinland Saga, you ain't stopping them. No. If there's an official localization, you might stop Ranger Reject, but based on what, or when the official localization catches up, they might stop, but nah, they're not going to stop. Same with Vinland Saga. It's not going to stop. Nah, but let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. if you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content. A few ways you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon. Purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord. Friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.